Hey guys, it's me, your allergy-ridden neighborhood POKEMANIAC, coming back at you with another episode of Pokemon White version. Sounded like Sharon there for a second. In the last episode, we gave chase to the Team Plasma goons who ran off with the Dragonite skull from the Nacrene Museum. And in this episode, well, I guess there's not much to do since we just kind of let them get away with the assistance of 2 gym leaders, and we still let those suckers get away, so, but I suppose that's just how the story goes, isn't it? And in this episode, we are going to head back real quick, see the situation at the museum, and then move right along.
The trees that cut the trees cut on this forest road are sent from Driftveil City to the world! Amazing industry in my Pokemon game? Unthinkable.
If I apply what I just learned to the battle, I think I could win.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. There's just more battles. I mean, Burgh definitely had the easier path, but it did not mean there weren't trainers there. I wonder if he had to thump trainers, or do you get like special permission as a gym leader to not have to get into mandatory battles? These are the questions that keep me awake at night. Alright, nice and easy. Take that, Millie.
I've even won against my teacher, though.
Well, your teacher must suck. Sorry, Millie. I can't help it. I'm just the best. There's nothing you can do about it. But anyway, I mean, all bragging aside, we are in a little bit of dire straits here. We're ridiculously low on healing items, and we just got through the whole plasma gauntlet. And there's still trainers that we have to take down along this path. And ooh, item. Come on, man. There's an item clearly down there, and they have this old guy blocking the path. What do you have to say?
I can feel it. The presence of a fierce Pokemon.
Okay, you gonna let me do anything about it? No, of course not. Of course. Why should I be allowed to explore at my own leisure? But anywho, moving right along.
I run every day. My goal is to be a marathon champion of the Unova region.
Oh, and he doesn't even battle us. Just keep going, bud. You're going to have to run probably a little bit farther than that, but, you know, that's okay. Coming over here, we got...
Give me a second.
How's my breath? Out of context, that sounds very weird.
Have you heard of
Phytoncides? Yes, that is my favorite philosopher. Obviously not. I can't even pronounce this word.
I don't really understand, but I heard that the reason forests make you feel good is Phytoncides.
I know it's like phytoncides, but yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Anything to just have a smart girl in glasses just talk smart to me. Make that makes me feel good alongside a forest. But anywho, there are some more battles along this path, even though it is a straight shot, so I guess we gotta get cracking on these, because, you know, honestly, particularly in 5th generation, all training is good training.
Look, this is the gym badge from Skyarrow City. Oh, you have it too? Then let's have a Pokemon battle to see who's stronger.
Yeah, okay, that's fine and all, but do you have the Nacrene City badge? Because if you don't have that, well... Alright, and woo, bat! That was some battling right there. We got I guess Eva's actually Batman or Batgirl in disguise.
Impressive. A battle with a gym badge holder is different. Where are they? Show me your badges. Where are they?
Alright, and moving right along, and of course it just keeps on going. It don't stop.
Why do people in Pokemon stay together? That's the theme of my research.
Well, you know what? There is a really there's a very out there type of guy with green hair that I think you'd get along with, Sammy. He doesn't really have a full name. It's just one letter, but you know, I think you two could have a very in-depth conversation. And he's got himself a Muna. Oh boy, yeah, you might want to have been forewarned about Mojo Jojo's Bite here. Bite has quickly become the the saving grace of Mojo Jojo here, which is rather unfortunate because it's not even Stab. Incinerate just doesn't do too much. And Yawn's great, don't get me wrong. It takes a turn to kick in, so a little rough there.
Ray of Light showed it. I feel a little like that.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? If all it takes is me kicking your butt in Pokemon and taking your lunch money, I'm glad I could help. I'm so happy. So moving right along, as you can see, quite literally that straight path was the easiest thing on the face of the planet. And oh, guys, okay, seasons changed. It's spring. Oh my goodness. This English. This will happen on a monthly basis, if I'm not mistaken. And since we have crossed into May, yeah, it is spring. And yes, the environments will be different. And there are, fun fact, there are certain places that will actually be different and have like different accessibilities depending on what season you're in. So really add some great replayability and longevity to a game. It's something experimental that Pokemon games didn't have before, and my goodness, it is just so beautiful now. And doesn't it just make sense that, you know, it's spring here? It's actually spring when recording this, and you know, all the allergies are getting kicked up and whatnot. And now it's reflecting in the game. All right, so we're gonna heal up real fast and buy a couple more pot ions. Alrighty, and now that we are all refreshed, healed up, and everything, and like, my goodness, yeah. How much time did we spend in the Pinwheel Forest? That we went in there in winter and came back out and it was spring. Oh my goodness. But that is neither here nor there. Let's go check on the state of the absolute state of the museum to see if it is put back together. And oh, look, the Dragonite's all back in one piece. But we talk, skeletal specimens are so mysterious. From the outside, you can't see their functional, efficient design. It's almost as if it's an embodiment of their former assets. So fascinating, blargin. Yeah, I thought we were actually going to get to see Bianca and Sharon, but I guess that is not the case this time around. So, well, since they got nothing to say to us, yeah, some best friends they are. My goodness, take down Team Plasma, I don't even care. But now we can move right along. We are going to go all the way through Pinwheel Forest now, since that the pathway has officially opened up, and we can move along. We have finished up our Nat Green City, or stay in Nat Green City. So I think we did some good work there. So let us forge on to new horizons and. Graphics. Oh, I didn't mean to walk back into the Pinwheel Forest. I meant to come over here and graphics. There we go. So I wouldn't, accidentally walk back in again. But guys, check out this perspective. This ain't your daddy's Pokemon game, honestly. Look at that. Look at those graphics. You don't get this kind of thing. What's a Game Boy? What's a Game Boy Advance? Nothing. It is nothing compared to the beauty that is the DS on 5th gen. And just like, when I first saw this, like, it legitimately, like, changed my perspective on Pokemon games in general. And it just, I cannot get over how cool this is. And they just drop it on you too, so you're just like, whoa. Like, there's a sense of scale, there's a sense of distance. Like, we're actually going over there. It's just, oh, what a beautiful, what a beautiful game this is. So yeah, just had to gush a little bit more on 5th gen. Now if I can find the door. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, man. All right. In battle, striking first is essential. So here. And we get ourselves the Quick Claw, which is essential, as he says. If you give it to a Pokemon to hold, maybe it will let the pup... Oh, my gosh. I can't... I was so thrilled by getting the Quick Claw, and now that we have the Quick Claw, my brain is moving faster than my mouth can. Hello, girl, what you doing?
There's certain people who are obsessed with certain items. They'll eventually buy your items for a lot of money. You might be even be able to sell items you can't use to these people. So maybe you should hang on to them.
So yeah, she's kind of dropping hints here. We haven't seen any of those people yet, but I've complained about some of those items already. What do you have to say?
Hello. If you cross the Skyarrow Bridge from here, you'll reach Castelia City.
Shell City.
All right, let us go. Without further ado, perspective. All right, let us cross the Skyarrow Bridge into Castelia City, which, if we're not mistaken, is Burgh's turf, where he has his gym. So let's, without further ado, I'm so eager to show this off. So without further ado, enough stalling. Let's cross the Skyarrow Bridge. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at the perspective. It's so cool. And you've got the traffic and stuff going down. Oh, going around. It's like, it's a living, breathing world. And we're on top of it, quite literally. Like, and the camera shifts. Like, guys, I cannot tell you how huge this was back when this game came out. There was nothing like it on the DS. It blew my mind. It blew everyone's mind playing it. Like, it is such a shame these games did not do as well as they absolutely should have. Like, this, you want to talk about, this is as close to cinematic as we got in Pokemon back in the day. Like, it's, wow, you can see the skyline. Like, it's beautiful. Everything about this, it's just, oh my gosh. And here we are at the end of Skyarrow Bridge. I am going to go run back real fast to go talk to the loverly people of the bridge, but I didn't want to interrupt, the cinematics, basically. I don't really know what else to call that. It's just, it's stunning. Stunning for the DS. I know this probably doesn't look like anything nowadays, and like, you know, with like Scarlet and Violet, we have like fully animated cutscenes and everything, but like this right here, like this was it. This was the future. This was the last time I was optimistic about video games. I'm kidding.
Wow, that's the Castelia City skyline.
Girl, you appreciate the choir. I feel that 100%. Oh, just beautiful. All right, and then there was someone else at the front of the bridge, which, guys, I'm going to be honest, I don't mind running back and just showing up. Look, the boats and the water. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is so pretty. Like, there was nothing like this on the DS. I'm telling you, right now. I'm searching for the exact center point of Skyarrow Bridge. All right, well, I hope you find it, kid. I don't know how exactly you would determine that without, you know, running the whole stretch of it. If I had to assume, it would be like right here, you know, underneath the pillars and everything, but I'm sure this is probably a little closer to the front. But speaking of closer to the front, there was someone back here that we needed to talk to. And like the other thing too is this is all in the same 3D space, so it keeps the perspective properly, which is nice. The way the bridge curves right here, I've never seen anything like it. See, they knew it. They knew what they had here. They were showing off. Oh, and I can't blame them one bit. This to me, like, when I think fondly about Pokemon, this is one of the scenes that comes to mind. Is crossing the Skyarrow Bridge for the first time into Castelia. Like, things are just happening. Like, this world is real. It's alive. There's commerce going on. There's people in trucks. There's people delivering cargo ships. There's a giant city in front of us. It's like, they went all out for this, and if any of these developers have never been told that, you know, this is like the epitome of like DS Pokemon, I let it be recorded right here that I see this. If no one else on the planet Earth played Pokemon Black and White, I would have seen this, and I love it. Oh, okay, so enough gushing over the bridge, because we have something else we gotta gush over.
I walk so far, my legs are sore. You don't have to look.
Whoa, that's a bit risque joke for a Pokemon game. Honestly, that's funny. Usually they censor those ones, but now we gotta gush about Castelia City. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Look just how beautiful everything is. Oh my gosh, you have never seen like legitimate skyscrapers in a Pokemon game up to this point. I think, everything's so good. Like, we've had buildings, but they've always been like in perspective, you know, based on like, you know, essentially in 2D space, you know, even in like 4th gen where things were a little more, you know, like, you know, they had a little bit more like 3D space going on, but like this, I mean, hang on, before we talk to anyone, like, just look at this. That's stunning for a Pokemon game. Again, mind you guys, I'm coming at this from the perspective of someone who, you know, played Gen 4, really loved that game, thought Gen 4 was the pinnacle of Pokemon, and then this dropped, and like it was a whole new world. Like, this is nothing like we've ever seen in Pokemon generations up until now. Like, this was an entirely different animal. This totally felt like an entirely new region, new place, new things to explore, just rife with stuff to do. Just beautiful. All right, so As you can see, we got a nice nifty little map here. Castelia City, a city of grandeur. Obviously, Castelia City is the New York of the Pokemon world. So if you couldn't figure that out, this is New York City, and yeah, we've made it. We made it to the big city, and now it's time to start exploring. So let's. As you can see, there are different piers. We are going to be branching off onto those, but let's get this like main street first, because alongside of the piers, we also have a bunch of main streets to explore. So I mean, we've got, I got to tell you, we've got a lot to go over in this episode. So let's get started.
Castelia City has so many people. Sometimes there are people who are only interested in themselves.
Ain't that the truth? Oh my goodness! I'll tell you what. I grew up in a very rural place. And the closer I've moved to cities, the more I have missed those rural places sometimes.
Busy. After I eat breakfast, I have to think about lunch. After I eat lunch, I worry about dinner. Every day's the same.
What a busy life. I envy this gentleman. Honestly. I wish my life were... If only life were so simple. I'm a battling clerk male. I gotta use that one. Jeez, oh man. I'm a battling clerk man. What an introduction. Thank you. But my Pokemon are weak. I'm so sorry, Mr. Male. That's something. That's so funny. That's just you just declare yourself. Okay, that's fine.
Bang dang zarg barg ding dong. Should I change my Pokemon's moves or should I change my Pokemon?
Honestly, my preferred method is to change the moves, because I get ridiculously attached to my Pokemon. That's just me. You do you, pal. What do you have to say? Lots of office ladies and businessmen roaming the streets, which it makes sense.
My favorite way to spend my lunch break is watching ships at the dock.
Aw, that honestly, like that. If I had that option, that's probably where I'd spend lunch breaks as well. It's very nice, aside from forests, which again, it's hard to eat lunch when your allergies are all acting up. So maybe ships on the dock are pretty good. Beautiful. Absolutely, just the little things, Just all right.
Working women are beautiful, and battling Pokemon are wonderful.
I could not have said that better myself. Yeah, girl power! High five! Okay. What do you have to say?
At the Battle Company, we each welcome trainers who are proud of their skills.
All right, ooh, Battle Company. That sounds like a place I want to work, to be honest with you. Just moving right along, and again, like there's tons of things we have to... My throat's going to be dead by the end of this episode, but you know what? Can't complain. It's Castelia City, baby. Welcome to the concrete jungle where dreams are made. That's right.
Hey there, trainer. Are your Pokemon healthy? Being healthy's the best, because when you're healthy, you can do anything.
Ain't that the truth? Oh my goodness. Anyone who's been like sick for an extended period of time or has suffered an injury for an extended period of time, you realize how much you take your good health for granted. So if you're feeling fine, first of all, that's great. Keep doing what you're doing. And second of all, this is your reminder to not take that for granted.
All right, next time, I'll do it. Next time, I want to eat a Castelia cone for sure.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. All right, so maybe we'll be able to figure out what a Castelia cone is a little bit later, but we still got more people to talk to first.
When work's finally over, when my thrown Pokeball rocks 3 times and I hear that great click, my life is full of things that give me joy.
Buddy, ain't that the truth? Oh my goodness, this whole play... Contrary to IRL, New York, this place makes you feel good. All right. So we can go to the piers, but where would be the fun in that right away? Do we want to explore the streets of the piers first? I seriously, I cannot, I can't decide. Let's go ahead and explore the piers first, because I feel like the streets will lead us to more things. These are the streets that made me, bro. You don't even know. You ain't about this 5th gen life. I'm from the mean streets of Castelia. You don't even know about this life, bro. So we've got a bunch of different piers that we can walk down. I'm taking a long walk off a short pier, as it were. And man of science, give me some wisdom.
Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour are Pokemon that evolve with special stones. Which Pokemon do you want to evolve?
All right. So, very similarly to that lady in Nakreen City who gave you either the Mystic Water, the Charcoal, or the Miracle Seed, you can pick which monkey that you want to evolve, and he'll give you the corresponding stone. Now, it's not so much as not so much as like lying to this one, because he's just like, which one do you want to evolve? And like I said, in the Shaking Grass in Pinwheel Forest, you can actually catch the other monkeys, so you can't have other monkeys at this point in time. However, if there is another Pokemon that you would like an evolutionary stone for, you can pick it here. However, you remember what I said about 5th gen not having any previous generations Pokemon, at least in the main story? That holds very true here. So you might be holding on to the stone for a long time, because one of the other things about Gen 5 that's kind of weird is the fact that there are so few Pokemon that actually evolve with stones in this generation in particular, that I'm pretty sure off the top of my head that these 3 monkeys are the only evolutions with, the Leaf Stone, Fire Stone, or Water Stone in the main game. So definitely keep that in mind. Basically, you are literally deciding on which monkey you want to evolve, unless you want to save that stone for post-game, because there's literally like no Pokemon that evolve with stones in this generation, except for, there are a few others like, Muna, obviously, we've already been over, evolves with a Moonstone. Minchino, we've seen one of those from Professor Juniper. That actually evolves with a Shiny Stone. But those are things that you can't, that we don't have at the moment. But what is accessible to us, you're basically just picking which monkey you want. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I do want, Pansear to evolve. So we are going to get ourselves the Firestone. All right, not too shabby at all. You might already know this, but I will give you some advice. When a Pokemon evolves, it will be more powerful, but it'll be slower to learn a new move. This is especially true for Pokemon that evolve with stones, so it's up to you. You can have it learn a good move and then evolve it with a stone, or evolve it with a stone fast and then have it learn a move with a TM. All right, which is something we do have to take into consideration. I'm not going to evolve Mojo Jojo right now, right this second, because I'm sorry, like, is it just me, or do my hands look huge? Like, assuming that those, like, little pixels on the side of me are my hands, like, my goodness, I got Mickey Mouse gloves on here. Holy tamale. Anyway, that's, I just got distracted there, I'm sorry.
I love the replayability of these games because you find things you didn't notice prior.
But anywho, we are going to be evolving Mojo Jojo, of course. However, I do want to make sure that we can get him a move that is a fire-type move that is better than Incinerate at a reasonable level. So, just something, to be aware of, too, when you're evolving monkeys. He will only give you the 1 stone, so if you do want to have a different monkey, or, you have a different Pokemon in mind, just make sure you pick correctly. All right, moving right along. I thought we were getting robbed. I was like, oh, this is New York City.
Stick up your thumbs and curl in your fingers. This is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places, it also means money.
All right. Well, the thumbs up to you, buddy. All right. Your head looks like a thumb. All right. I say as I am a safe distance away from him. All right. So we got a couple more docks to explore. Some docky on the docks. As it were, some nice quality time. All right, and ooh, this looks fancy. What do you have to say? The Royal Unova is now in preparation. We are working very hard to ready the ship for the best Pokemon trainers.
The best Pokemon trainers? Well, I guess that can't be us guys. So,
yeah. So aside from the piers, just being aesthetically pleasing, there are actual, like, legitimate things that you can do, or there are like practical uses for some of these piers, which is pretty nice. What do you have to say?
That black boat, what could it be?
Which boat? I don't see what you're talking about, old man. You're crazy. You've been staring at the sea for too long. Have you been drinking the water? You don't drink the salt water, bud. All right. And what do you say?
When someone is getting under your skin and you want to yell at them, scream at the ocean! When you're alone, of course.
Thank you. I needed that. I guess I'm on the right pier with the crazy old guy. All right, that was fun. Yeah, so screaming at the ocean, not a terrible idea, to be honest. It makes it when you're screaming out into a vast, endless sea of blue. It really makes you realize that your problems aren't as big as you initially thought they were. All right, and how about this? People are quite different depending on where they live. It's a bit surprising that rules and ways of thinking are different just because the places we live in are different. Even in Castelia City, we are still getting philosophy bombs dropped on by some lady who's just attending a boat. I mean, like, well, I guess honestly, if like my job was to stand and just like attend a boat all day, I'd be doing a lot of deep thinking too. So that makes total sense. And what do you got to say for yourself?
Both Pokemon and people will meet their destined partners someday. I believe it because my sister who got married said so.
Oh, that's so cute. All right, and don't know what this guy's doing. You know, and we'll let him. You know, hey buddy, I think you're you need to be a peer over with all the other crazy people. But hey, that's New York for you, isn't it? All right, wouldn't be the full New York experience if you didn't have some guy just dropping it like it's hot on a pier somewhere. All right, and moving right along. As you can see, like we haven't even started. We've been at the front end of Castelia City for this whole time, and we haven't even started exploring the city. It's small compared to a luxury liner, but the size of a ship doesn't change the feeling of adventure when you're out on the open sea. I agree with that statement, bro. You can tell this guy's a real seaman over here, regular old sailor. All right.
Strength is not in the size of the body. It's in the size of the heart.
I mean, metaphorically, right? well, I don't know. Because if you got a bigger heart, it does pump blood and oxygen more efficiently, which does make you a better athlete. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's why Seabiscuit was so good. Is because Seabiscuit had like a ridiculously large heart.
Aren't Pokemon great? Even if they're fighting someone bigger than them, up and at 'em they go.
That interesting way to phrase your terminology, but yes, I agree wholeheartedly. All right, and so we come over here. This is Passerby Analytics HQ. People pass by as they walk along. That we do. So interesting advertising, but it did grab my interest. So we're gonna walk in here, see what's going on. Just walking into a good old Castelia business. Let's see what they've got going on in here. Hello, greeting is important, isn't it? If you don't mind, would you mind telling me your favorite greeting? Oh, I suppose. Oh. Another reason why 5th Gen is better is they let you type out what you want to say instead of picking from a selected pool of words. A dangerous endeavor, if I do say so myself. Alrighty, while having a lot of devious things pop into mind and the freedom to actually, display them to the world, being a modest channel that I am, we are going to go with something a little bit different. You see, I have some connections, and it's on, so I got it on good authority that in Johto, this is how all the cool kids are talking nowadays. So this is how you greet someone on the Poke Gear. So this is how we're gonna greet people IRL. So we're gonna go with howdy. All right. Yes, it's a good greeting. It cheers me up. Please feel free to come and say hi again. I look forward to seeing you again. Oh, okay. You used again twice in 2 sentences. The trash can. Foiled again. All right. And what do you have to say for yourself?
Hello. Do you always have a feeling of gratitude?
I've got an attitude of gratitude because I got me a goth GF and a shaman. What do you have?
Oh, you dropped a Pokeball. Here you are.
And she just gives me a Pokeball.
Oh, please remember to thank someone who helps you. It may sound trivial, but it's important. Now, will you tell me your feeling of gratitude?
Oh, okay. I got me an attitude of gratitude. So let's go ahead. So if you couldn't guess, this is for the DS roaming feature. Spot pass, the street pass. Oh my goodness, okay. And I claim to be a real gamer in this day and age. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so let's thanks. Thank you. Honestly, that's pretty good. And also, it's very good advice too. If you can't say thanks, you may as well. Right? Honestly, it makes other people's day as well. So let's come up with something devious for this one. Okay, I know I'm going to regret this, but this is how we're saying thanks. All right, this is probably the one and only time I'm ever gonna say it. So listen up.
Ew.
That's how I say thanks. What a wonderful phrase! It warms up my heart. I bet it does. Yeah, the attitude of gratitude right there. Jeez, oh man, I put that on the internet. What a world we live in. All right, and is there any other data you want to collect from me? Just like the typical modern companies, they want all of my data and all of my habits.
This is Passerby Analytics HQ. If you want to join us, please speak to the leader.
Oh, okay. And I assume this would be our esteemed leader. What are people's favorite things? What is popular right now? Have you ever wondered about these things? Not even a little bit, honestly. I'm usually so wrapped up in my own little world. I forget sometimes. Welcome to Passerby Analytics HQ. This is where you can find all the answers. All of them. Okay. You have good eyes full of curiosity. Good! I will specially appoint you as a statistician. I thought you had to go to school for that, but whatever. Statisticians only have one task. They conduct requested surveys. Oh! Now see, this is exactly like Indeed, all right? Where it's like, you look up like a certain type of job, and then all of these like, you just have to go out and be like a survey taker or a survey giver. Yeah, we're gonna do nothing today. I'm so lonely. Please come visit me sometimes. There it is, bud. Was that so hard to say? I gotta tell you what.
Excuse me, new statistician, please wait.
Oh, I've never been hailed from, prevented from leaving before.
Actually, I have a favor to ask you. I'm asking statisticians to answer a questionnaire. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. This questionnaire is details about people.
Why? We are forced into this, by the way. But anywho, have you guys ever ran into that where you're like, oh yeah, hey, let's type in some sort of job into a job board, and then inevitably you get like door-to-door sales positions, survey givers, survey takers, and insurance rep for whatever reason. It doesn't matter what job you put in. For some reason, insurance rep pops up. It's annoying. All right, so what is your hobby? But couldn't have guessed this one, now could you? However, some of these are pretty good. I do like exercising, love reading, movies. Well, I used to love movies. Cooking, I do that as well, not as a hobby though. Fishing, oh my gosh, absolutely. Like, give me one of those out fishing signs, or video games. Well, I mean, come on, like. I feel like this data, like if they were actually taking it and, like Nintendo and they were gathering this data, it would be so far skewed for video games that it wouldn't be useful data.
I see. Next up, what is your job?
Okay, so my job, let's see. Well, so technically it's not on here. Technically it is on here, I should say. Currently, right now, I am, in fact, a self-employed photographer and videographer. So, we're going to go with that one. That's what I do when I'm not sitting in front of a microphone and playing Pokemon. I'm taking pictures. How about that?
I see. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You know what? That wasn't too bad. But now we get we get other questionnaires, so no, we're not going to do that right now. If you answer those questionnaires, she gives you them, so then when you pass by people with the street pass, you will get their answered questionnaires. So, but yeah, hey, not too bad. It's a big episode with a big beautiful city, and you learn a little things about your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC. How about that? Coming over here, this is the Battle Company. We're not going to be doing this yet. Battle Company, as it says, they are very eager to, battle, I suppose. It's on the sign. It's good advertising. They nailed it. They are their messaging, their business to consumer messaging is on point. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. Jeez, just sign me up. Oh my gosh. This place is magical! You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. Alright, and so he's going to go up. Now, we are going to be doing this in the near future. However, this is going to be taking quite a bit of time, so we are gonna ixnay on that because there are some there are other. We want to explore Castelia City a bit more before we commit to any of these side quests.
Welcome! If you use the elevator, please use the button on the door in the next...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone. Oh, that was... I hate that. I loathe that so much. So, as you guys know, I've been fighting the good fight when it comes to allergies, and I was about to sneeze there, and then it didn't happen. And it just went away, and now my nose stings, and it's very weird. So, but before we do anything else, let's swing by the Pocket Monster Center. Of course, there's always someone. I would not. There's never been a place in the history of Pokemon where there's a line to the Pokemon Center, except in the New York City equivalent. Boy, if that ain't just spot on, one-to-one to real life. When you're tired, take a rest. It's the same for people and Pokemon.
Your favorite is Pants here, isn't it?
I'm not even gonna justify that with an answer.
What? Your favorite isn't Pants here?
No, absolutely it's not. It's okay. Now I'm curious. All right, she got the burning, the burning a hole in my controller. I got it. All right. So
your favorite is do what, isn't it? Do what, mate? You do what? Hey, yeah, that was right. I thought so. What you on about? You do what, mate? You do what?
But great. I'm real glad I wasted some of our precious time of the episode for that to happen. But anywho, let's see who this rube in front, who's taking up Nurse Joy's precious time.
Want to recover Pokemon? Oh, sorry. Do you know GeoNet?
Is that like, is that like the RoboCop version of Giovanni? Like, did he get like reincarnated? No. All right.
You see the globe on the second floor of this Pokemon Center? That is GeoNet. If you check on GeoNet, you can register the place where you live.
I would rather not. Honestly. All right. So, I think, yeah. Did we even do? No, I think we healed up in Nat Green City, but it's not a bad idea to just heal up anyway. Why not? We were in here already. We're already talking to everyone in Castelia City, so Nurse Joy is on that list. So can't forget her now, can we? All right, and now we can finally move right along and take the streets, the actual main streets of Castelia City. So let's hop on that, shall we? First, let's see what the sign says. Ahead, Castelia Street, Oceanside Cruise Dock. All right, so going over here to Castelia Street and look. Oh my gosh! Again. It's the future is now, old man. This ain't your this ain't your granddad's Pokemon. All right, there is stuff happening. There's more than 3 NPCs in any given city. Like, oh, and they dodge you too. They react. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I love this. I love this game so much. All right, and this looks like a big important place. Game Freak. No, Pokemaniac. All right, so yeah, let's may as well go explore because that's what we're doing this episode. So welcome to Game Freak HQ. Game Freak, if you didn't know, are the creators of the Pokemon games. So how about that? What do you have to say? Strong and silent type, huh? I like it. I can respect it.
'Cause he's alone and looks lonely, I was reading a book to him. I'll read it to you too. Here, I'll keep reading. Zorua, who is left alone, wandered around looking for its mother. Yeah, that definitely sounds. He also had like 3 swords, green hair. That's who we're talking about. Always wandering around, lost. Okay. Have you seen Zorua? See, it's the Pokemon that looks like this.
And oh, isn't it so cute? It's like emo Vulpix. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, but for Vulpix. All right.
They say Zorua has the power to bewitch people. It'd be scary if I were bewitched, but I like Zorua because it's cute. Huh? Why are you blushing?
I don't like the implications here. All right, but we're gonna move right along. I guess aptly named Game Freaks, as it were. We can only go up to the 22nd floor. So while we have a whole office building, that great that we can only explore, go to 1 floor. But trash can. And this is Game Freak HQ, so there's got to be something good in the trash can. You know it. You know there is. All right, so more trash cans. We don't even care about any of these. All right, see you guys later. What if someone just ran into the office building and just looked in the trash cans and then ran away? That. All right. I'm the sound designer. I put in a lot of wonderful mechanisms to change the game's music. How many of them you know? Dude, tons. It has been phenomenal. It's like, it makes it so dynamic.
I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. Ken Sugimori? I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it?
Yes. Give me one. Give me a leftovers, please. Just give me one. Okay, so no luck, no such luck from good old Snorlax here. A tip for getting strong in Pokemon battles. Let me see, I guess the most important thing is having a lot of battles. If you become very strong, come back and have a Pokemon battle with me. We will be remembering this for a much later date.
I'm the graphic designer. I'm devoting all my energy to every dot. Hup. I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow.
Yeah, Did she take my eye? Did she take my pupil dot? Look at what would be my left eye. What would be my character's left eye. It looks huge. You took my eye. All right. No, like, honestly, the game looks so freaking phenomenal. I can't believe they did this with pixels and pixels alone, but it does lead to funny looking sprites every now and then. That's just all. Beware of spoilers. What I'm working on is the ending of this game. Don't look at it here. You'll have to play it for yourself. And oh my goodness, you want to talk about that's a meta, that's a fourth wall breaking meta commentary right there. What do you have to say for yourself? Hi there, I'm the game director. Oh, you're working on your Pokedex. If you fill it up a lot, please see me. All right, I will not be doing any such thing. We have some Pokemon in mind, and darn it, we're sticking to them. All right, let's go back to the first floor. Not the most fruitful journey to Game Freak headquarters, but it's cool that it's here. There's a little tradition that they've done since like first gen. There's always a Game Freak headquarters somewhere. You can actually talk to the people working on the game. And oh, not too shabby. We got some vending machines over here. Lemonade is gonna be your best friend. You can just grab them off the street. However, we will not be stocking up on those right now, just because with respect to time, Castelia City is already going to be a massive episode, so we're going to save as much time as we can, I suppose.
Hello, if you'd like, I will massage your Pokemon.
Well, didn't say nothing about me, girl. You know what? Yeah, why not? We don't have any Pokemon that are looking for happiness, but you know what? It's for Skipper. Skipper deserves to get a nice little massage every once in a while.
There, all done. The massage has made your Pokemon a little bit more friendly to you.
Oh, thank you. You can do that once a day, by the way.
When Pokemon are happy, I am happy, and I laugh. When Pokemon see me laughing, they will be happy too.
Wahaha! I love hikers, man. They're such a good trainer type. Like, just, man, I should rebrand. You know, your friendly neighborhood hiker, or Hiker Jake. Hiker Maniac. There we go. That's it. It's difficult to watch TV from here. It's not your concern though. Why do you bring it up? That's stupid. Alrighty. And 11F. Okay, I guess we're just going to the 11th floor on this one, which it's nice that they have all these buildings, but I am rather glad that they did limit it so that, you know, we're not overwhelmed and spend more time than we already are in Castelia City searching through trash cans instead of talking to the nice people of the building.
People in the past said wise things. A child who sleeps well grows well. Yes, if a Pokemon uses the move Rest, the Pokemon will fall asleep and recover. I've already taught the move to my Pokemon, so I give this to you.
And we get TM44 Rest, which is rather important, particularly because we have some nice Chesto berries from the Rangers and, of course, our good buddy Sharon. So, yeah, and he was just talking about the Resto Chesto strats. It is a really good strategy that could come in absolute clutch for you if you're, you know, in a pinch. Check places you're curious about, and you may find some hidden items there. Oh, okay. While I'm over here, like, rummaging through trash and getting nothing, and you're, check the places, I expect you might get items. Just taunting me. My goodness.
Castelia, this city's a lot colder than I expected.
It's nothing like Castelia, cold Castelia in spring. That's what it's all about, I suppose. All right, hello. All right, and moving right along, we can come up here. This is it's like the other side of Castelia, which, this is basically the, the park, as it were. And we got another crazy guy dancing, but let's talk to this old chap first. Landscapes with people, landscapes with Pokemon. Each has power and beauty, compelling me to draw them both. Oh, my studio is down Mode Street a bit. All right, those were words, that's for sure. Still, more empty trash cans, I'll tell you what. So obviously this is Central Park, or it's supposed to be the equivalent of Central Park. And trash can? Nothing. All right, what do you have to say for yourself? Hey, trainer, show me your paces. Give me a whirl. All right, a fight is like a dance. So, yeah, there's not just things to explore in Castelia City. There are people to battle. And Dancer Mickey, look, he's absolutely breaking it down. I'll tell you what. My goodness, that dude's big chilling at the moment. All right, so it's a very, quite the talent to do both breakdancing and Pokemon at the same time. We are going to yawn this thing. A little concerning that this Pansage here is on the same level, but it is a Pansage, so we definitely have the advantage when it comes down to it. Honestly, though, I'm thinking we are still going to do a workup because this thing's going to go to sleep this turn, which is very nice. But my hypothesis is that Incinerate is actually not going to do as much as Bite, even though it's going to be Stab super effective. But we're going to experiment on that. So let's find out real quick. So let's go ahead and use Incinerate, and if it's got a berry, we'll burn it up. I don't expect it to have a berry, but you never know. All right, well, you know what? Okay, I guess we won't know because I'm pretty sure Bite's going to take it out from this range quite easily. So, well, no, okay, so it's back up to half. So let's Bite. If this does more than half, okay, I was incorrect. I've been proven wrong. My goodness, Incinerate was actually useful for once. But we are definitely going to use Incinerate to finish this thing off this turn because if not, I don't think we're going to survive another round with the Pansage. But take that, you stupid monkey. All right. And with that, we defeated Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you blew my mind. Hey, Mickey. All right. And then, I believe we are going to get a little request from Mickey here. All right, let's get down. And whoa, easy there, buddy. Jeez, oh man, building speed. He's going to break the sound barrier. He's going to fly into orbit. My goodness, break the gravitational pull of the Earth. How about that? Those are some smooth moves, no doubt. But it'd be even tighter if I had a group. Hey, would you talk to the Pikachu? Would you talk to the other dancers? If you invite both of them, the three of us can groove as a team. All right, so yes, let's do that. They got the same outfit as this guy. And, of course, we out on the dock, we did see another dancer. So there's that dancer. We know for a fact where he is. And then there is one more who we still have yet to run into. So we will keep our eyes peeled for that, which, who came up with that phrase, keeping your eyes peeled? I don't know, a little bothersome if you ask me. All right, and moving right along. Oh, jeez, I love this. Like, this is so cool. Like, it feels like a real big city. I mean, like a city of clones, don't get me wrong, but, and, jeez, what the heck is
I came all the way from Accumula Town just to have a taste.
Big old line. For something, I suppose. I finally get to eat it. It was worth lining up. Okay, so what is this? These sweets are mega popular.
That's a popular store for you. It's amazingly crowded.
Huh? Oh, here you can buy the dessert that everyone in Castelia City is talking about. But it looks like I got the last one. They're sold out for the today. Try again on a different day. Hey, you want to step into this alley with me for a second? No reason. Yeah, so here you can get the famed Castelia cones. You can only get them on certain days. I believe it's like, I don't know, Tuesday or something. Yes? Do you need something? I'm going to be honest, guys. I've never actually fully blocked one of these NPCs, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a Castelia cone today. And moving right along, what is this place? Studio Castelia. Oh, that sounds fancy. And of course, it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be Castelia City without big art installments. And I thought we left the clowns back in Gen 4 where they belong.
I'm not as good an artist as Burgh, but I have a liking for paintings. Let me see. Today I'd like to paint a ghost-type Pokemon. Will you show me what kind of Pokemon you have? No! Absolutely not. All right, so, yeah, every day he'll ask you for a different type of Pokemon. You bring him one, he'll give you a, nifty little item. Not too shabby.
If you were to see Burgh's paintings, or if you want to see Burgh's paintings, go to the Pokemon gym.
Thank you, old lady. That's some nice advice. Currently, we exhibit works in the motif of the legends from the Unova region.
All right, not too shabby at all. Ideals in Truth, which, I cannot wait to get into can't wait to get into that one.
Oh man, again, love this game. Just absolutely everything about it. I just feel is just.
They don't make them like they used to.
All right, and moving right along, is this Mode Street? No, this is Narrow Street. Okay, I see. Moving right along. If there's one thing I've learned in New York City is do not walk down a dark alleyway by yourself. But we're not by ourselves because we got that thing on me, and by thing I mean Skipper. So we're gonna put him up front, and we're gonna walk confidently forward. Where did I put those sunglasses? Why is the trash can talking to me? Oh, I was worried about the dancer, but there was some guy waiting to ambush us. The men in black, apparently. I found them. And you've really got to have more light to see your way by. What? Was that English? Take this. It'll help you see in dark places. And we get TM70 Flash, which he is correct. It will help. Guys, I bought this game the day it came out. All of these years, I've never realized that we literally get flashed in a dark alleyway. Oh my gosh. That is brilliant, by the way. Terribly disturbing and very, very much bothersome. My day has been ruined. But that's actually the funniest. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. This is the pinnacle of Pokemon. Oh my gosh, he flashed us. If you use the move Flash, the accuracy of the opponent's moves go down. When you use it twice, the rate to get hit by a move will be about half. He jumped out from behind a dumpster and flashed us. Oh, that's brilliant. That's Cafe Sonata. Ooh, Cafe Sonata. That's beautiful. Yeah, fun fact, sonata, that is a type of song, like a composition. Sonata is a, that would be like my number one. That would be like my number one or number two, like top names for a girl is Sonata. I love that name. It's also a car. But anyway, after a tiring day of work, this cafe is the perfect spot to let your mind relax. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a cafe where I'm going to help my mind relax. Do you know that guy out there who's flashing people? When I listen to his guitar, it reminds me of leaving home for the first time. The tears of farewell my mother cried. That's heavier than I. Yeah, this. Yeah, how can you tell this is a bar? Because this dude's just dumping all of this on a complete stranger. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies, baby. All right. Cool. Not too bad. This is your first visit to this cafe, am I correct? Please. And we get ourselves, a lemonade on the house. Not too shabby at all. Give this to your dear Pokemon. I will, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that. Aw. Man, sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows your name. I mean, I know I just got there for the first... Never. Everything shady is in this alleyway. It's too real. Beavis and Butthead over here. All right, and of course, I don't know why this guy's decided. When you dance so hard, you knock down the recycling bin, but you don't care because you're too busy dancing. All right. Do you need something? What? You're looking for dancers for a team? Well, that sounds very interesting, but I don't want to do a favor for someone who isn't stronger than me. Hey, let's have a battle. All right, and yes, let's begin. So, dancer number 2, well, technically number 3, because we know where the other one is. Edmund, All right, and he's got himself a Panpour. Glad we switched out to Skipper because I don't think Mojo Jojo would be having a very good time against this Panpour at this current juncture. We are going to focus our energy real fast because if we can pull off a crit, all the better. Particularly, too, because our only, real damaging move is going to be Tackle, which is better this generation, but as you can see, we are at that point. If it's not Stab, we're basically... Chill, bro! Dang! How many times you gonna hit me? What'd I do to you? But as you can see, a non-stab tackle is kind of showing its showing how much it's falling behind. It's still nice to have the move on deck because it's doing more than Razor Shell would do. We didn't get a crit that whole battle. Oh my goodness! Skipper, you feeling all right today, bud? You're usually the first one to absolutely just obliterate an enemy. But that's fine. That's fine. This wasn't a serious battle. You can take it as easy as you need to. You're gonna create a dance team, aren't you? That sounds very interesting. I'd like to join up. All right. Like the Step Up movies. Oh my goodness. I don't know. People like those movies, right? You can have one where it's involve Pokemon and getting a dance crew together. But anywho, and if we come up here, we can check on our progress. We got two guys dancing, and we are going to come down this final street and then make our way over to that dock that we were on where the third and final dancer is.
My Pokemon is so cute. It always makes me feel better when I come home.
Oh man, I wish Pokemon are real. Every day I wake up and Pokemon aren't real, and I have to trudge through the day knowing that fact. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't necessarily make someone stronger, but everyone can love their Pokemon and enjoy playing together. I don't know, buddy. It makes me feel pretty darn strong, if I am to be quite honest. All right, moving right along. This is the last street that we have to explore. Like a ghost town in here. No receptionist. The TV's on though, so second floor, going up. All right. Is this office abandoned too? What's going on around here? I guess so. But trash? Is there anything in the trash cans? Anything? Anything? Oh, please, just. What a waste of time. I don't even know why we came in here. Alrighty. Well, I mean, as far as time waste goes, I don't know. There's less visually appealing ones, I suppose. But moving right along, let's go find some other people to bother in the great big city of Castelia. I wonder which building the gym is. All right, what do you have to say? What gym leaders test is the strength of the bond between the challenger and his or her Pokemon. I kind of thought what the test is my patience. That's what they test. And also whether you're good at your type matchups and whatnot.
Before challenging the gym, you'll be sure to want to stock.
You want to have potions. That's what she was trying to say. After an hour of doing voices and stuff and reading, finally my brain is starting to shut down. But we did pretty good today, I gotta say. English language only escaped my grasp a couple of times, so not too bad. I have 6 Pokeballs in my bag, but really, what I want is Great Balls and Ultra Balls. You can't buy them at the Pokemart until you've collected badges, though. Lame. That's lame. I think Great Balls are pretty great. Yeah, pretty great balls. All right. It wasn't this one. It was the one next to it. The next dock, or the next pier over, was where the last dancer was, and then we will probably be wrapping up the episode right there, just because we've done quite a bit in this episode already, if you haven't gathered. So let's get this final dancer on board.
I'm looking to put a team together. I need the most strategic, the most professional dancers. I need you to be a stone cold blooded killer, and you need to dance.
All right. Oh, the dance team. You're going to introduce me to the team? I'm not the manager. I don't know why. Whatever. I mean, I guess I am technically I'm the scout. Whatever. Raymond. All right. And, of course, he's going to have himself a Pansear. Quirked up little monkey. You know how it goes. This I am 80 billion times more confident having Skipper up front here because a nice razor shell should be dealing with our monkey issue because it's super effective. All right. That was easy. I was off the beat. I had to start up my lessons again. Well, you can start by going and joining my crew. All right. What was that? Oh, the dance team. I will join the team. Thank you. Thank you for that. And now we can go see the fruits of our labor. The dance team that we so lovingly put together, so lovingly crafted. Did I go down the... Yeah, I'm not going down this one again. You get flashed in an alley, and then you never really truly recover from that. You want to start taking the main streets from then on. All right, so I believe this is the one called Mode Street. I'm not too familiar with the Castelia City street names and geography or whatnot, but it's a big city, okay? All right, and let's see. I got what I needed to find my dance. A team, fantastic. Dancers dance. The audience smiles. Hearts beat with joy. Enough happiness to share. All right, thanks, man. I've got the best team in the world here. That's how I feel. And we get ourselves the amulet coin, which is an incredibly useful item. If yet communicate by dancing, happy things, how the world shines brightly. Wow! Okay, chill, boys. My goodness, you're gonna make yourself sick. All right, so now that we're a dance manager and we got ourselves the amulet coin, if the Pokemon holding the amulet coin is involved in a battle, you will get more money from the battle, which is, I don't know how it works, but them's the rules, and it's not too shabby of an item, all things considered. But with that, guys, my goodness, we have explored Castelia City to its fullest. What's the sign say, first of all? Central Plaza. Okay, that's fine. We've basically explored what we've wanted to here in Castelia City. For this episode, we do have some more things to do here in Castelia City, of course, so that we can move along. But, whew, yeah, we made it. And I'll tell you what, an episode full of gushing and, doing character voices it's some of my favorite things, to do, honestly, in a Pokemon game. So I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys did too. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.
Sharon is a big ol' nerd. Bianca, flighty as a bird. Juniper really likes to yap. Then there's me, the Pokemaniac.